and tear relationships apart. It ruins both the joy and health of many people. We all know that. And when we look at it biblically as well, the book of the Word of God, the Bible says in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 9, it says that, do not be quickly provoked in your spirit, for anger resides in the lap of fools. So, which means even biblically, the Bible does not support, our faith does not support anger, because the result of anger is not something that is like good for so many things surrounding us. So I just want to thank everybody for coming once again. And at the same time, I really want to appreciate our facilitator for today, and that is Edmonton Counselling Services. I really want to appreciate him for facilitating this session for free. This session is for free, and I'm so grateful because for that good heart, I will call it a very beautiful heart, to go extra mile in like giving us free session for as many women that are going to be here today. So the owner has been so supportive, and I really want to appreciate his contribution, because this event won't be possible without him. He's here in our midst today, and I'm believing that after this seminar, we will not remain the same again. It will impact our lives positively, and we'll see changes. Even though in our group, we do pray as well. Sometimes when you pray and after prayer, you still get angry, and maybe it doesn't make prayers being answered. It doesn't allow prayers to receive answers. So that is one of the reasons why we have gathered here, in order for us to be able to help ourselves. So about the facilitator, I'm just going to say briefly about him. So the facilitator's name is Bharat Sharma, and he leads Edmonton Counselling Services. He holds a Doctor of Medicine degree in an alternative medicine and a Master of Social Work equivalencies in Alberta. He's a registered social worker, Master Practitioner in Clinical Counselling, and a Clinical Supervisor who has dedicated his career to helping individuals, couples, and families struggling with everyday life issues. He has helped over 1,000 individuals struggling with mental health addiction. He has helped different people struggling with mental health addiction, with relationship problems. He has helped with grief. He has helped with people going through self-esteem issues, and in Edmonton and in the surrounding area for the past 10 years. For more information about him, I'm very sure that at the end of this meeting, he will be able to say something. Maybe he's going to share his phone number, or maybe he'll be able to share his website with us. And if you need his website or you need his personal contact, you can as well just contact me. So I just want us to together to welcome Bharat to this meeting. Bharat, you are welcome to this meeting. And
all right, yeah. Thank you so much for having me today here.
Thank you so much for coming.
And I feel blessed. I feel grateful. I'm able to help you guys or talk to you face to face through this Zoom. And now let's start our this presentation, this seminar about anger management. 1 second, I'm just. Everyone can listen me? Are you guys able to listen me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can.
We can hear you.
All right, yeah.
We can hear you.
Thank you. Yeah. So let's talk about anger. What is the anger, and why, it affects so much to our life? So first thing, anger is a natural emotion. Everyone gets angry. Okay. Keep in mind, it's nothing wrong if you're getting angry, but you know how to manage your anger. There is no one in this world who never been angry. Like we have happy, we get sad, we get frustrated, we get angry. Same way, if something is not working according to our expectations, or someone is trying to corner you, or there is some stresses, there may be 100 reasons people get angry. So we all get angry time to time, and most of time we are able to manage our anger unless there is something else happening in our life. Okay, so we will start with what is the reason. First is how anger builds, what happens behind our mind. When someone is angry, what happens, what causes the anger. Okay? And this is starts with anger cycle. Okay? So before I start, I would like to ask you, do you know what symptoms do you experience when you are angry? If you want to write down on a piece of paper, you can write down, because it's going to help you in the end of session to individualize your own problems, if why you get angry or anyone gets angry. So find out why, how you feel angry. Most of people tell me, hey, when I'm angry, my face turns red, or my blood pressure is going up, or people get sweaty, people feel their pulse is going up, or they start going back and forth, or their tone is changing, the way they talk. So these all are the symptoms how a person feels when someone is angry. All right. Now let's talk about anger cycle. So how anger starts, there is a set pattern we go through when someone is angry. Okay? So first step is a triggers. So what is the triggers? Triggers are anything which makes me angry or makes you angry. It could be anything. It could what I see. If I see something wrong going on, I can feel angry. If someone is damaging my property, if someone is doing something bad or someone hurting, so that if I see something bad, it can make me angry. Okay? What we hear, if I hear something bad or someone is name calling me or doing something bad, it can cause me anger. So first anger starts with triggers. Okay. So I would like, if you have time and you want to really get benefit from this program, after that, make a list of all your triggers. Okay. So triggers are the reasons, triggers are what starts you anger. Okay. Like I said, anger is a natural emotion that usually stems from perceived threat or loss. So why someone gets angry? Because person is feeling some kind of threat, some kind of loss. Okay. If someone is not respecting me, or it is not according to my standard, or something is not what I thought, I feel loss, I feel threat. Okay. And that can provoke, they can start anger. It is a pervasive emotions, and anger affects our body, our thought, our feeling, and our behavior. Okay? That's why we say anger is a bad thing, because it affects all areas. Anger affects us physically, bodily. If someone gets angry very often, that person might get hypertension, blood pressure, and diabetes in long term. Okay? It affects our thought. Did you notice when you get angry, it affects our thought? Imagine when you're angry, how you feel, what emotions, how we feel. We feel cranky, we feel bad. We can, think bad things about our loved one or family or anyone. So anger affects our thought, our feelings, right? So when someone is angry, how you feel? That's what I mean. So anger affects our body, our thought, our feelings, and our behavior. And how it behaves, how it affects our behavior. Just think about whenever anyone is angry, how we behave. Okay? We get more harsher, we get more mean to other people. People start name calling. People even, I see, damage the property, or they hit someone, they throw the things, they damage people's car, house, properties, anything. And that's how anger affects our behavior. So keep in mind how distractful anger could be. It affects physically, mentally, emotionally, and behaviorally. All right. Now let's talk about triggers, because trigger is the first state, how anger starts. We see something, or we hear something, or we feel something bad, and it starts triggers. So trigger phase happens when we perceive a threat or loss. Okay. You will not feel angry if you don't perceive a threat. Okay. Threat could be from anyone. If someone is sending you a message and that message is not nice, it can create a loss. It can create a threat. Hey, how that person could be so harm or so mean or so rude to me. So anger always starts when we perceive a threat or loss. Okay? And our body prepare us to fight, to respond back. So anger is a response. Anger is not a initial stage. We feel kind of a threat and then body prepares to respond. That is the anger. Okay. So what happens in a trigger phase? So in trigger phase, there is a some kind of trigger, something making triggers a person. Hey, that person sent me a nasty message, or someone called me. A phone call was very abrupt or very damaging, or children are not listening, or a spouse or partners are not cooperative. There could be number of things, and those all works as a trigger for us. Okay. Other thing, keep in mind, everyone has different triggers. Okay. The issues which may cause me anger may not cause you angry. Okay. So your triggers are different than my triggers or someone else triggers. We all have our own triggers. So I recommend highly, people. So make a list if you want to really benefit, from this. Hey, how my anger affects me? What makes me angry? Make that list, and hey, I get angry when children are noisy, or I get angry when I'm driving and traffic is slow, or I get angry when someone is doing something bad. Okay. So there is always triggers. So we all have different trigger list. So imagine I saw my triggers. Let's say my son, used to cause me angers many times. He was 8 years old. He will come from home, from school, and I see from school bus, he is walking in the home. And in winter, he has winter boots. And I see when bus is dropping, he takes 10 minutes, and bus stop is just in front of my house. He takes 10 minutes walking slowly, slowly, slowly to home. And as soon as he's in home, in the door, he runs directly in the bedroom with muddy boots, snowy, slushy boots. So because of that muddy boots, he goes in bedroom and it makes those prints on the carpet, and it makes me angry. I'm just picking an example. So what happens? I see that my son is not listening, or hey, I told many times, just take off your shoes before you go in bedroom. But he's, kids and doesn't listen. But that can provoke, that can cause me anger. Okay. So this is one example. There might be numerous example. Everyone is different. Some people feel angry when they think things are not according to them. They're going in work or anything, and someone is trying to control them, or someone trying to say bad words, or it could be so many things. So first thing, if you really want to control your anger, you want to make a list of your all triggers. Hey, what causing me anger? Okay. That way, hey, these are my watch list. These are kind of my red flags. I have to be very careful because I know this situation makes me angry. Okay. Now let's talk about second stage. What happens once I face my triggers? Okay. So second stage comes escalation stage. Escalation stage means I see my trigger. On those triggers are making some chemical changes in my mind, and I'm getting a next level. I'm getting escalated. So escalation phase, there is a progressive appearance of anger response. My mind is preparing for my response. My body is preparing for a crisis because I perceived some triggers. The preparation is most physical, and in mentally what happens, mind starts releasing two powerful hormones, and those hormones starts making change in my mind, and it creates readiness my body to fight back. So in escalation stage, my mind starts kind of releasing some hormones. Okay. Imagine like those hormones are very powerful, like medication. Sometimes you get injection, in a few minutes you feel the changes. Similar, those hormones are releasing through my mind in my body, and my body is getting ready to fight. So two things happens during escalation stage. My blood pressure is going up. Okay. And blood pressure is going up, breathing is changing. I'm taking more deeper breaths. Body is preparing more oxygens, then it is releasing more calories to fight back. Okay, so body is getting stronger, more powerful, or my mind is shutting down. What does that mean? But that chemical is slowing, making my mind slowest, and mind is not able to make a good decision. I'm losing my power of thinking. I'm losing my power of rationality. I'm losing my power, my mentally, logically, rationality. Hey, what is good and bad? Okay. So just imagine a state where your body is releasing so much energy and mind is shutting down. Okay. So what happening? I'm getting in a tunnel vision. Mind is shutting down and I can see only barely why this happened. I'm not able to see a bigger picture. I'm only focusing what happened in this moment. Okay, why could this person do this thing? Why he cannot listen me or whatever? So mind is shutting down only one point, and body is getting powerful. Okay, and this time it is not me. My anger is controlling me physically and mentally. Okay, makes sense? Hello, are you guys listening?
Yeah,
Yes.
we need you.
Good, yeah.
Yes.
So if any
Yes.
questions, just stop me. Okay, don't hesitate to stop me if there is any question.
All right.
Okay, so second stage is escalation. Escalation stage is when mind is controlling my body and I'm just shut down. Body is getting powerful or mind is getting like a tunnel vision. Then what happens? Third stage comes and it is a crisis stage, crisis phase. So what happens in crisis phase? This is the worst stage, all damage we do that is comes under crisis stage. Name callings, breaking the windows, breaking the walls, saying the bad words. So body taking action. Okay, it perceived harm, my mind preparing me to fight, and the third stage is crisis, and I'm trying to revenge, I'm trying to take response against my threat. Okay, so in third stage we do all the bad things. Okay, I forget, hey, this is my son or my family or my neighbor or my friend, and abruptly we do the things or we say something bad to the next person. All right, so this is the crisis stage. Then what happens after that? Next stage after crisis is recovery. Okay, so recovery stage is when I see, hey, I took my revenge. Just 1 second, I'm stopping to run this presentation. Can you see the presentation or no?
Yes, we can see it.
Can.
All right, yeah. So then fourth stage comes of the anger is recovery. I said bad things to whatever, my son was not listening. I scolded him. I said, how darely, or how can you do that? And then my mind tells me, hey, you got your response. Okay, he was doing something wrong and you did same thing, so is okay. Okay, I took my revenge. So mind stops releasing those chemicals, those hormones from my mind. So once those hormones stop, I'm coming back to the recovery mode. This is the fourth one, recovery, here in green color. These all things happens behind the stage. It all happening in my mind. No one can see, but it happens when person is angry. Okay, I'm getting a recovery mode, and recovery means my hormones stop releasing, and slowly my mind started working again. It's opening again, and now mind is thinking. Okay, it is coming to adaptive stage, and my reasoning is coming back. My rationality, my thinking power, my mind is thinking again. Okay, then what gonna happen? Any idea? So that is the last stage, is depressive phase. Anger always ends with some kind of guilt, some kind of regret, some kind of depressive. Okay, we all feel bad after doing any angry event and any angry things. Okay, depression phase makes us return to the normal life. We feel bad. Hey, why did I say this thing? Why did I do this? I could avoid this event. I could, I could walk out, or I could take some time out. I shouldn't be doing those all things. Okay. So anger always ends with regret, with some kind of guilt. We feel bad about it. Hey, I also did wrong thing. He didn't listen me or whatever. But the end, whenever we get angry, we feel bad in the end. Okay. And I talk daily basis with many people and come to me one to one, and they tell me, you know, hey, I did this thing and I feel horrible. I said this thing to my partner. I said this thing to my friend. I said this thing to my neighbor. They feel bad. Anger always ends with some kind of guilt. Okay. I feeling bad, then what happens? Then I come back to the normal phase. Okay. What is the normal phase? When I realizing, hey, I shouldn't be doing this. I did something wrong. I shouldn't be doing, and that starts the normal phase. Okay. And normal phase takes time. People get angry. This takes time, a few minutes or few hours or sometime longer time to get normal. So every time we feel angry, and getting normal back takes some time, because mind takes time to adjust. And some people tell me, hey, they take few days. If they had some angry episode with someone, or they fought, or they said something bad to other person, it can take few days or few weeks to get them back. Okay. So now let's talk about why it happens. Okay. So this is the reason: fight and flight mode. Okay. Once we get angry, our mind starts a fight and flight mode. And what is the fight and flight mode? Okay. We feel panic. Mind creates, hey, either you fight or flight. Okay. And this panicking, most of time we get towards the fight. The fight or flight instinct is manifest in the body ways we face a threat. So whenever we face a threat, our mind activates a fight or flight mode. Okay. And it starts running some hormones and adrenaline, non-adrenaline, or cortisol, those three powerful hormones. Okay. We can call them chemicals. And those chemicals are designed to prepare us to survive, to prepare us to fight back. So understanding of fight and flight instincts can understand how anger works. Okay. So whenever someone is angry, we feel, hey, this person is angry, and if it's feel bad. But this is the science I was talking to you, how anger starts in behind in our subconscious mind. Whenever any person is anger or getting angry, or he or she goes through these all 6 cycles, 6 phases. That person is seeing triggers, and why seeing triggers, that's a different story. Everyone has different triggers. Some people feel trigger for some reasons, other people feel trigger for other reasons. Okay. And then triggers gets escalation stage, and then crisis, and then after crisis, recovery, and then normal phase. Okay. Any questions about so far? Hello.
Not at all.
That's
Maybe
good.
we'll ask people if they have question.
In the
Please
end,
feel free to raise your hands.
well, I might not
As-
be able to see, because
Yeah,
you just stop me if
I
when
can
I
monitor
talk,
that
I just
for
see
you.
on the camera.
Yeah, I can monitor that for you, and you can send message through the chat.
Yeah,
So
or maybe
yeah.
end of session I can answer your questions, or unless you stop me.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Now let's talk about some common misunderstanding about anger. Okay. We all have in a society and community some misunderstanding. Okay. We all sometimes have kind of misunderstanding. Okay. People think anger is a bad thing. What do you guys think about that? Is anger good or bad?
It's bad.
It's bad. Okay.
Yeah, if we want to
Hey,
respond to him, please unmute and respond to him, and then you can mute back.
Yeah. So let's talk about, you said it's a bad thing. So here is thing, anger is not a good or not a bad thing. Okay. It depends how we use our anger. All right. So there is so many things, people do good just because of their anger.
Sorry, Bharat, somebody is raising a hand here. Do you think it's advisable for us to be stopping you while the presentation is on, or do you want to answer all questions at the end of the presentation? Which one works best for you?
Let's do in the end of presentation. How's
Oh,
that?
okay, all
Okay.
right. That's
Unless if someone asks the question, then either
yeah.
can
Somebody,
wait or yeah, because yeah, when I start, unless you stop me if someone wants to answer a
yeah,
question.
because I can see somebody's hand up here, so maybe you want to respond to her, and then after that, other people can wait till the end of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
session.
because yeah,
So the person raising Bola, he just say, can you please ask the question?
so what's
You
the
can
question?
actually carry on. I was going to answer when he said, is anger good or bad? So, but he answered already, so we could carry on.
Yeah,
Okay.
all
Sounds
right. So depends, anger is good and bad things. It's not a good or it's not a bad. Anger is an emotion, right? If I ask you, being happy is a good thing or bad thing? Being sad is a good thing or bad thing? Same way, being angry is a good thing or bad thing? We all get these all emotions, right? We are human beings, and time to time we go through these all emotions. We get happy if there is something happy thing happen, you got some good news or there is some good days and we feel happy. If I lost my pet, if I lost my dog, if I lost my friend, I will be sad. Okay. If I am frustrated, something, my car is not starting or something bad happen, I feel frustrated, I feel angry. Okay. So being is anger is a good thing or a bad thing? It depends, how, what I'm doing. If I'm angry, I'm able to control it, I'm using it wisely, it's not a bad thing. It gets bad sometimes. Okay. If I'm angry and I'm not doing the right things, then it gets bad. All right. So there is no such thing as a good and bad about anger. There are instinctual reactions and we do not consciously make those decisions. Sometimes out of anger, we do some bad things. And that is reason people think anger is a bad thing. Okay. Next comes, it needs to be unleashed. Okay. So this is very important. Keep in mind, if someone is getting angry very often, every week, every day, or regularly behavior is changing, that means there is something going on in mind. That person is under stress, or something is not working right, or something is bothering to that person. Okay. So there's two things here we can do. First, should be talking to someone. Why I'm feeling so stressed? Why I'm getting so angry? I need to unleash. Unleashed means opening up. Okay. Imagine you are boiling a water in a kettle. Okay. And there is no room for that kettle to escape the steam. What gonna happen? Water is boiling, and steam is making pressure in this kettle. And one time it's gonna explode. Same way with us. When anyone is getting angry regularly, you know, after 1 second, third episode, fourth episode, that person is waiting to get explode. Why? Because that person is not unleashing, not venting out. That person is not releasing whatever inside in head. Okay. So keep in mind, if you're getting very often angry on small things, you talk to someone, you talk to your friend, you talk to your family, or talk to someone professional like me, make an appointment, go, but think about why I'm getting angry, what's bothering me, what's not right with me. Okay. Is anything currently happening in my life or anything from my past or anything? It could be 100 reasons, but you very important, you wanna vent out, you wanna talk to someone. Okay. Here comes one more thing. If a person is creating anger for you again and again and again, let's say Brian or Mike or Lisa, anyone, every time I work with that person, I get angry. Or that person is doing something which I don't like it. Okay. At 1.2.3. So it's very important I go and talk to that person. I make, sometime, hey, lunchtime or sometime, hey, look, every time you do this thing, it creates me a trigger and I get angry. Okay. We want to talk to that person in first spot. We want to find, hey, let's find out, let's sort out this problem. Okay. So very important, you want to unleash, you want to talk to that person so that person understands that that person's behavior is affecting me, that person's is creating anger to me. So probably that person will stop, that person will think, hey, because of me, Bharat is getting angry or it's creating, so I better I change or I find some solution. Okay, so that what I mean, it needs to be unleashed. Okay, I have to talk to someone, hey, I'm getting angry because of my work or my job or personal life or whatever. Second, if anger, no one gets angry if that person is alone. What that mean? Anger only happens when the two people has conflict, two people are not on the same page. Okay, if you are living alone in your room, you're not going to fight with the walls, you're not going to fight with chairs or bedding, anything. There must be another person somehow involved, either over the phone or over text messages or face to face. So first thing is, you want to discuss, talk that person, hey, whenever you say this thing, I feel bad. Whenever you call me this name, I feel bad. It makes me angry. Can you please stop doing that? Or whatever. So that what I mean, it has to be unleashed. You have to open up your heart. You have to talk to that person who's creating you anger, who's making you angry. Okay. Now, third point is cannot control anger. So many people comes to my office and clinic and they say, hey, I cannot control my anger. It's not possible. When I'm angry, I get so much angry, I cannot control it. This is misunderstanding. Okay. Our mind is very powerful. We can learn anything. Okay. If you want to learn Spanish, you can learn Spanish. If you want to learn French, you can learn French. If you want to drive a car, you can learn drive a car. You want to drive a truck, yeah, it's going to take time. It's going to need training. It needs some resources, but we can train our mind. Okay. So many things our mind already learned. We don't even know. Okay. Mind automatically works. If you work, you feel, you hear the smoke alarm, you run out of the building. When you see a green light is turning red, automatically you press the brake pedal. Nobody tells you, hey, press the brakes, right? Because mind is programmed, mind learns. Okay. When you see something, you work automatically. So yes, it could be difficult, but step by step, if we take some tools and techniques and we use, yeah, we can learn how to manage our anger. Okay, this is a misunderstanding. People say, no, I'm angry from my birth, or I was like this, I was angry in my school, I was angry my whole life and I cannot control it, you have to live with it. No one has to live with your bad mood. No one has to live with my bad attitude or anything. Okay, the person has to change the how that person reacts. We all go through stresses, we all have bad days, we all have good days, we all get overwhelmed, we all have some emotional things, but in the end, my behavior, my feelings, I'm the responsible for them. Okay, no one deserves my bad feelings, no one deserves my anger. So anyone, keep in mind, if we get angry, we should learn how to manage those negative feelings, our anger. Okay, any let's me next one. So I don't know, I shouldn't be asking you those questions, and because usually I ask in between questions to my audience. So let's go next. Now we're going to talk about what we should be doing, what we should not be doing when we are angry. Okay. I already discussed how anger starts, how anger comes in our, how anger builds in our mind. Okay, and you should be able to know what is the reasons of getting angry. Now we're going to talk about what we should be doing and what we should not be doing in that moment when we are angry. Okay, so first thing, these are the very no things, unhelpful things. Okay, these four things on your screen. Never, first thing is never ever ignore your anger. Okay, so whenever you're angry, do not ignore it, accept it. Hey, I'm getting angry, I'm getting cranky, I'm getting frustrated here. Okay, once you accept I'm getting angry, what you're doing, you don't have to say loud, you don't have to shout, hey, I'm getting angry. Inside, tell your mind, hey, I'm getting angry. Once I'm telling my mind I'm getting angry, I'm telling my mind, I know I'm getting angry. You do not interrupt. You don't come and inject, start releasing those three powerful hormones. Okay, I know I'm getting angry. So what is the reason? Because those three hormones are making me so powerful physically and so weak mentally. That's the reason of anger. So I do not want my mind to get in fight and flight mode. Okay, to stop my mind to get in fight and flight mode, I had to tell myself, hey, yeah, I know I'm in problem, I can manage it, I don't need you to interrupt. Okay, I know I'm getting angry. So inside, tell your mind, yeah, I'm getting angry because traffic is so slow, I'm getting angry because roads are so slippery, I'm getting angry because this is so crowded, whatever. Tell yourself, do not ignore. Okay, so tell yourself, yes, I'm angry, so accept. Please do not ignore when you're angry. When you're ignoring, what you're doing, when you're ignoring, your mind thinks you are not able to manage the situation, and mind will create a fight and flight mode. Mind wants to protect you. Your instincts, your human instincts wants to protect you. So when I feel I cannot manage it, I cannot do anything, fight and flight mode comes, kicks in right way, and that controls me. Okay, I want to stop that fight and flight mode. To stop it, I have to tell my brain, no, 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 I don't need your help, I'm okay, I can manage it. Try next time when you get angry. I know I'm getting angry, use this technique and see, it's easy to control your anger. Okay, second point, the bad things or bad technique we use, being aggressive. Okay, once I'm angry, I get aggressive. Okay, aggression could be verbally, aggression could be physically, aggression could be emotionally. Okay, so anytime, most of people, as soon as they get angry, they get aggressive, they start their sentence with wrong words, verbally aggression. Why can't you do this, why can't you look at, why can't you, why you are the problem, you are the troublemaker, you did this thing, you this. So that's how, because we get aggressive. Some people get physical aggressive, they can punch, they can break the things, they can throw the things, so they could be physical aggressive. So please, whenever you get angry, do not get aggressive. Okay, aggression never helps. Control. Okay, tell your mind 3 times every day, aggression never helps, aggression never helps, aggression never helps. Your mind will pick, mind will learn, mind is very powerful. Okay, I told you earlier, we can teach our mind anything. We can become so cold, we can become so strong, no one can make us angry. Okay, people can say all the bad things to me, they can name call me, they can say I'm bad, I'm this and that. It depends on me if I'm going to react back or no. Okay, my response is under my control. Okay, anyone can say anything. Why do I feel angry? Because I feel threat, I feel loss. Why do I feel loss? Okay, there is a 7 billion people in this world. If someone is telling me I am a bad person, One person is telling me I'm bad person, or 50 people are telling me I'm bad person out of 7 billion. How much it should be affecting me? Okay, think about if you're getting angry, if someone's saying you are this, you are that, whatever, that's one opinion. Okay, that's one person. That person thinks like that. I'm not good, I'm bad, I'm short, I'm long, I'm tall, I'm black, I'm red and white, whatever. That's that opinion is that person belongs to them. If I don't accept it, I'm not going to get angry. Okay, so imagine this is a cell phone in my hand. Okay, if I want to give this phone to you and you're not accepting, where is this phone? It still stays with me, right? If some person is name calling you and you're not accepting, listen here, get out. Let it come, let it out. Do not keep inside. Okay? I get angry only when I keep thinking what that person told me. Why that person cannot see good out of me. Okay? Why, think about why I have to prove myself. Okay? It's very easy to control anger if I change my thinking. Okay? You are driving and someone is cutting you off, coming in front of you. It feels bad, right? Because that person is not following road rules. That person is doing something wrong. Can I control everyone? No. Am I a police officer? No. That's that person life. That's that person, that's how they drive. What can I do? I only can control how I'm going to react. Okay? Let it go. Maybe that person will gonna catch by police officer, something happen. I do not want to react. So anger only starts when I react. Okay? Anyone can say anything, anyone can do anything. If I don't react, I'm not gonna get angry. Okay? Keep in mind, there are other so many peoples. Okay? Don't blame yourself or people are calling you something bad. This is their problem. That's how they think. That's how they feel. And you know what about feelings? Feeling is temporary. Okay. I seen you might have so many times. One person came and he might be saying you all the bad things. You are a bad employee. You are a slow worker. You are this, you are that. And that person is gone. Now, just because that person told you or told me I'm a slow person or I'm a bad employee, if I keep thinking whole day I'm gonna be angry. Whole day I'm gonna feeling bad about myself, right? And who knows, next day that person can come and say, I'm sorry, Mr. Sharma, I got somehow I got mixed up and, it was not you, it was other Sharma, it was other person. I'm sorry what I said yesterday. That person changed the feelings, that person changed the statement. But I wasted my whole day believing what that person said, right? So keep in mind, feelings are temporary, okay? People can change anytime their opinions. Okay? So do not depend other people's what people say. Okay? If someone can make me angry or someone can make me happy, then who is controlling me? Okay? If someone provoke you and someone can make you angry, someone can make you sad, someone can make you happy, someone can make you cry, who is controlling you? Your life is your life and you should be controlling your emotions. Okay, you guys all have TVs or you seen TV comes with remote, right? So my TV remote stays in my home. I don't give remote to my neighbors to flip my channels, my TV channels. Do you? No. You keep your remote with you. You don't give your neighbors to, switch on, switch off. So why you giving someone so much power that that person can make you angry or that person can make you happy or that person can make you sad? No one deserves in this world to control you except you. Okay. So if someone tells me I'm good, thank you very much. If someone says I'm bad, no problem. That's how you should be feeling. Do not make yourself so weak that anyone can make you angry, anyone can make you sad, anyone can make you frustrated. All right, let's go. Otherwise, I might not be able to finish it. So I was talking about anger. So never get angry or never being aggressive when you go on anger situation. Aggression never helps. All right. Third point comes passive aggression. What is the passive aggression? Passive aggression is, let's say I have issue with Pam. Okay? I'm angry with Pam and I am not talking to Pam, I'm talking to Mary. I'm going to Mary and I'm complaining about Pam. I'm doing, bad. I'm telling, hey, Pam is this, this, this. So passive aggression means I'm not directly aggressive towards that person who creating anger for me. Okay. I am going to third person and I'm venting my anger to third person. Why I'm picking Mary? Because Mary knows Pam. So I'm expecting Mary will go and talk to the Pam on my behalf. Okay. Most of people do that. That's a very bad technique to control or manage your anger. Okay. If I have problem with Pam, I should be go nicely talk with Pam first to let her explain, tell her, hey, look, Pam, I don't know you know this or no, but your this actions or your this behavior or your this talk makes me angry. Okay, would you kindly change your action or your words or whatever? Okay, it's very easy or very simple if I go talk direct to the person to resolve my problems. If I'm going to marry and think, look, Pam did this. Now what gonna do? Pam gonna go and talk Mary back to the Pam, and what gonna happen? There could be miscommunication. Okay, there would be different words, and what happened? In the Pam gonna be feeling humiliated. Pam, hey, how darely you went to that person and talked that person about me? Okay, and that can create more anger. That can create more kind of more damage. Okay, so never ever be passive aggression. If you have problem with A, go to direct to A. Don't go to the B. Okay, direct with A. If you're not able to resolve with A, then there is a next step. Maybe I will discuss later. Okay. Fourth thing we do when we are angry, we stop communicating with that person. Okay. If let's say I'm angry with Mike and I'm very angry, I stop talking to Mike. Okay. Why am I angry? Because there is dispute. There is a conflict between me and Mike, and I feel offended. I feel lost. I feel some kind of threat. Okay. If I don't talk to Mike, this issue will never resolve. Let's say I'm working in the workplace with Mike every day, and now I'm not talking to Mike. How easy it will be for me to work with Mike. Okay. So not communicating never helps. Keep in mind. If you have issues, you have anger, you have conflict with anyone, try to talk. Do not stop. Do not break the communication. All right. Especially if you are angry with your loved ones, your family members, okay, your close friends, your someone you work every day. Okay. It will create bigger problems if you stop communicating. Okay. So these are the four things I would like to, you guys to use, like never ever ignore your anger. Anytime you're getting angry, accept it. Yes, I'm angry. And once you accept it, I'm angry, I can manage it. Trust me, you will not lose it. You will have more power to handle your anger. Okay. Aggression. Aggression never helps. Never get verbally aggressive, physically aggressive, emotionally aggressive, or any kind of. Okay. Passive aggression, don't go indirectly, third one, to bitch about, to say bad thing about the person you are angry with. Okay, and do not stop communicating. Okay? Now let's come. Those four things were you should not be doing. Now we're going to talk what should be exactly doing. Okay, I am angry with Mike because something happened. So I know I should not ignoring my anger. I should not get aggressive towards Mike. I should not going to Brian to talk about Mike, and I should not stopping talking to the Mike. Because if I stop talking, I will never able to resolve the solution, nor find the problem issues. Okay. So here are the four things we should be doing when we are angry. Okay. Number one, like I said, acknowledge your anger. Okay. Accept, hey, Mike is causing me anger. Every time I work with Mike, I'm getting angry. Okay. Then I want to think why I get angry when I work with Mike. Well, he's late or he's not doing good or whatever. I want to find the reasons why I get angry every time when I work with Mike, because what is the problem here? Okay. Then second is speak up. Okay. That means go and find a right time to speak to the person you're angry with. I'm angry with Mike because whenever Mike works, he is late and it makes me late. So that's the issue. So there's many ways, I wanna do not go and talk when you're angry. Number one thing. Let's say Mike did something now, I'm very angry. This is not right time to talk to the Mike. Okay. Maybe it's tomorrow or after 2 days, I should be talking to the Mike. And how you gonna figuring out how much time you need? As long as you are angry with Mike, never ever go talk to Mike. It might take you few minutes, it might take you few hours, it might take you few days. First thing, can I talk to Mike about this issue without getting angry? Can I control my anger? When you think, yeah, I'm not angry anymore, I can talk to him without getting angry, then you want to go and talk to the Mike. Okay? Fix a time. Hey, Mike, what you doing on Saturday? Or nothing, or whatever. Let's go for coffee, or let's meet after lunchtime. Okay, sure. So you want to fix a time to talk to him. Okay. And it's okay, it's better if you can give, hey, Mike, we're going to talk about what happened yesterday. Okay. And let's meet on Saturday and we're going to talk about what happened. So Mike knows the purpose of meeting. Why? Because by Saturday, he can also think, he can also come up with his reasoning or his reasons why what happened and how it happened. Okay. And I also have time until Saturday to think and reflect and get some, my thought or my position why I felt angry. Okay. Now let's say Saturday came and I sit down with Mike to and want to talk to him. Hey Mike, let's talk on. And always there's a different, how to talk. That's a communication skills. But I will go sometime other days or about those. So, but here is thing. Always speak up once you are angry with someone. Okay. It's very easy to resolve on the very first time. You don't want to keep quiet and keep, going again and again and again. Otherwise, it will building up anger inside and you might explode someday. Okay. So first time something wrong happened and you're getting angry, you should go and talk to that person. That point is the best point to resolve your anger, your conflict. Okay. Third point comes, do explain how you feel. Okay. I'm angry at Mike. Okay. I should be explaining Mike, hey, Mike, I feel very bad. I feel angry. I feel frustrated because the way whenever you work with me, you do so late and I get late or I get responsible for whatever. Okay. it's very important to tell the person, hey, it is affecting me, I'm getting angry, how I feel. Okay, because that person has to understand, hey, that person's behavior, that person's action are creating some problems. Okay, once I say, look, this makes me late, or I feel bad, or something, whatever, it's not going well, hopefully that person will understand, right? But first I have to go and I explain myself. Okay? And last point, what should we be doing? Be calm before you speak. Very, very important. Do not go and talk when you are angry. Okay, anyone, your family member, your co-workers, your neighbors, your roommate, anyone, if you are angry, that is not time to talk. Okay, and I gave you formula how you think what is a good time to talk. Think about, can I talk on this topic, on this subject with Mike without getting angry? Okay, and I know this is very touchy, I get angry every time I talk about this. Okay, so I had to take some time to understand, hey, before I talk, make sure I don't feel threatened, I don't feel lost, I don't feel bad about, can I talk without getting angry? This is the rule, this is formula you want to implement before you go and talk to the next person before get angry. Okay, so these are the 4 techniques what should be doing. I'm going. Okay, now I will talk about how to gain control. Okay, so how you get control on the situation when you are angry. So this is the words of warnings. Okay, before I get angry or anyone gets angry, there is certain signals my body gives to me. My body tells me, hey, I'm getting angry. Okay, so these are kind of warning signs, and everyone has those signs. So when you have time, make a list of these warning signs. First thing comes physical signals. Okay, so when anybody gets angry, something makes angry, there are some physical changes. Okay, what are those physical changes? For example, rapid heart rate, difficulty breathing, headache, stomach ache, sweating, fearing, feeling hot and cold on the face, shaking. Mental signs are anger. So these are the physical signs. First, see, if you are getting sweaty, if your heart rate is going up, if your breathing is changing, you're feeling headache, you're feeling, that means you are getting angry. So that's not the right time to go and talk. This is a physical signals your body is giving to you. Hey, stop. Your body is under control of those hormones. So you want to stop, your body is giving some signals. Okay? Same way, we get some mental signs of anger. So what are the mental signs of anger? Difficulty in concentration. Whenever someone is angry, it's very hard to concentrate. Okay, what that mean? We lose the focus. Okay, when you're angry, you notice so many times, hey, when you're angry, you lose the focus. People get nervous, people don't know what they're doing. So this is the signal. When you're getting angry, you lose your concentration. People get obsessive about the situation. If you keep thinking same thing again and again and again, that could be because you are angry. Okay, thinking vagueful thoughts, so many thoughts coming in your mind. Okay, you feeling kind of a bitter, you're feeling like hard. Okay, you want to damage, you want to some kind of harm to other people. So that is signal of mentally that you are angry in that moment. Okay? Now third signal comes emotional. Okay, how I feel emotionally, how anyone feels emotionally when people are angry. When people are angry, they feel sadness, they feel irritated, they feel guilt, they feel resentment. Okay, they feel like you need to hurt someone. Okay, people get numb, shocked when they're angry. Different people have different, not all of these you're going to have same. You might have only one or two from physical signals, what I told you, or maybe one from the emotional signs and one from the, so there's so many, and everyone, like said, different people have different sign. Okay, so you make your own list. Hey, when I'm angry, how do I feel physically? How do I feel emotionally? Or how do feel I, behaviorally? So there's some certain behaviors people start doing when they're angry. Okay, some people start clenching their fist, some people start pounding their fist, some people start pacing, going back and forth. Okay, some people start raising their voice. You might see, when people are angry, their voice goes up, they start more yelling, shouting. Okay, or they start doing other aggressive things or passive aggressive things we talked about last slide. Okay, they show sign of aggression. So those are behavioral signs of anger. Okay, now let's talk about how to manage anger. Okay, so these are the warning signs we talked in last slide. Like, make your list, how you wanna feel, okay. So after warning signs, this is the techniques I tell them, using coping thoughts. Okay, in the moment when you're angry, what thought, how you should process, what you should be thinking, so calm you down. Okay, first thing, keep in always in mind, calm down and think it thorough. What that mean? If you're getting angry, don't say anything, don't make any decision, don't take any action. Take a couple of minutes, calm down and think thoroughly. What happened? Why happened? Okay, so what happens when we're angry? We usually do not think, we right away j- jump on the decision, and most of time we make wrong decisions and we do the bad things. Okay, so it's like you're driving and you see there's another car in front of you and there is very small, you're going to be hitting. So first thing, you press the brakes. Okay, so same thing, once you're getting angry, first, shh, take a minute. Okay, calm down and think thoroughly. 1 minute can save your day. Think it thoroughly what happened. Okay, tell yourself, this may not as bad as it seems. Someone said you something and you're getting angry. Someone did something and making you angry. Tell your mind, it's not as bad as it seems. What that mean? You're telling your mind, it's okay, it's not 911 situation, I'm not gonna die. It's not, okay, don't worry. It's not as bad as it feels, it seems. Okay, so psychologically, when I'm saying it's not as bad as it seems, what I'm doing, I'm telling my mind, hey, don't worry, I can manage it, I can handle it, I don't need your help. Because we know how anger starts. Anger only starts when my mind feels threat, when my mind feels I cannot handle it. Okay, once I tell my mind it's okay, I can manage it, it's not as bad as it seems, you don't need to come, I can manage it. Okay, I'm stopping a fight and flight mode in my mind. And that fight and flight mode is the reason of me getting angry. Okay. Third thing I can say myself, it is only an event. It is only an incident. It does not define my life. Okay. Let's say in the morning something happened to you and you are getting angry. Tell them it's only one morning out of my 50 years life. How much it affecting me? Okay. It is just one incident. It's not my whole life. It happens something morning. Maybe after 1 week, I might not remember what happened. Okay. So let it go. Let it, okay, that's okay. It's not like something, I will change my life. No, this is one incident. People get goofy. People make mistakes. People could be sometime, they might be going through also hard time. So try to say, okay, that's okay. It's only one incident. Why I'm getting angry? What's such a rush? What's such panic? What's such, you know, try to change your thoughts, bring some different thought in your mind. Okay. Always tell yourself, I am capable of managing this situation. Okay. Regardless how angry situation it is, you can always manage it. Why? As long as you're not gonna get angry, situation will not get out of your control. Someone said bad thing to you, someone did bad thing to you. Now ball is in your court. It depends how you wanna react. Okay. So always tell yourself, I am capable of managing this situation. I'm capable to handle this situation. Okay. Tell your mind. You don't have to say loudly in public or something. Close your eyes and say, yes, I can manage this situation. Okay. Once you say I can manage this situation, you will get some internal power. You will see, hey, yes. Okay. Tell yourself, it's all right to be upset. Yeah, I'm upset, but it's all right to be upset. Okay. We all are human beings. Time to time, we get upset. So tell, yeah, it's okay. I'm upset. Yeah, it's all right to be upset. Okay. I have a right to be upset. Okay. I'm angry. There's nothing wrong to say I'm angry. Okay. Saying I'm angry means I'm feeling anger, and feelings are natural, like I said. Even you say someone, sorry guys, I'm feeling angry. Give me 5 minutes, I will be back. This is better than keep going through anger and saying bad thing. Take time off. Say, give me guys 5 minutes, I'm not able to talk. I'm getting angry here. Nothing wrong in it. Okay. Or you can excuse yourself. Hey, excuse me, I will be back in 2 minutes. You go in your room, you go in your bathroom, or you go in kitchen. Take some deep breaths, 5 minutes. Tell yourself, I can manage it. It's not as bad as it seems. Calm down first. Think thorough. In 5 minutes, you can lose your anger. You can come back. Or take 10 minutes. Or take 20 minutes. It's better to stop in that minute, that time, that moment, instead going back and start big fight. You're not able to talk, is something good, that's okay. Say, sorry, I'm not able to talk. I will let you know next time. Okay. That's better to de-escalate, to make it less stressful than going there when you're stressful. Okay. If you are in angry situation, think about what needs to be done first. What needs to be done immediately. Okay. Someone caused you anger. Someone said you something bad and you're feeling angry, or whatever. Okay. Always be in damage controlling mode. Someone said bad thing, that person already caused the damage. That's not your problem. That person maybe doesn't know how to talk, or that person has her or his own issues. That person needs to manage or learn how to manage anger. But once that person caused damage, you have two options. Either you can control the damage control, or you can make more damage. You can cause bigger damage. Okay? If that person caused damage by saying you bad things, and you also causing same damage, so what's the difference between that person and you? Right? So think about how, how I'm justifying that person did something wrong, and if I also do something wrong, does it make sense? Two wrongs never becomes one right. Okay, so best approach is always a damage control. Okay, someone caused the damage, and that damage to you, try, okay, find solution. Don't think about damage anymore. Okay, solution focused approach you need in that moment. Okay, why did this person say this thing? Maybe that person is right, or maybe that person is wrong. Okay, if that person is right, that person is saying you are responsible for thing and you didn't do it. Think about how much is truth there. If you are responsible and you didn't do it, and yeah, that person is right, then you have no right to be angry. Okay, be a mature person, be responsible, accept it. Yeah, she's right or she's right. Sorry. Yeah, this was my responsibility. I supposed to do this. I forgot. Right? So accept, own it, take the responsibility. Okay. There's nothing wrong to say, yes, I'm sorry. It was my fault. I could do it better way. Or, yeah, you're right. How can I fix it? What can I do to, change the situation? Because once you say, sorry, yeah, you're right, I did something wrong. Yeah. What can I do now? How can I fix it? You resolve the problem. Right? Once you accept it, yes, I was responsible, I did something wrong. What do you want me to do? Can I do again this? That person might say, yeah, sure, yeah, go ahead, do it. Problem solved. Anger is gone. Okay. If you are wrong, do not waste a minute to accept it, to say, yes, you're right, yeah, I'm wrong. Yeah. How can I fix it? Problem solved. Okay. If you know you are wrong and you're not accepting it and you're trying to justify it and you're trying to defensive, you're trying to, hey, this and that, and you're trying to cover it up, it can create more problems. It can create more anger situations. Okay. So be mature, be a little bit more wiser. Think, hey, so what? Okay. Anyone can be wrong. Anyone can make mistakes. Anyone can be, forgetful, and this can happen anyone. That's nothing big deal. This time I was wrong, and do not hesitate to accept it. Once you own, you get more respect, you get more value, you get more love, you get more, kind of a image in other people's mind. Okay? It's very important to de-escalate, to avoid the anger situation, to accept if you are wrong, to say, yeah, it was my fault. I was late. I didn't do this thing or whatever. Accept it, and chapter closed. Anger situation, you can de-escalate it very quickly. Okay. And let's say that person is wrong and they're pointing you. What are you going to do? You know what that person is saying is wrong, and you know you are right, but that person is blaming you and getting angry. Even in this situation, when you are right and other person is wrong, and it's creating a stress, it's creating anger, you have no right to be angry. Keep in mind, no right to be angry. Why? Because this time you are right and this person is wrong. does not mean you're gonna be right always, or that person gonna be wrong always. That person is wrong in this particular situation. That person is wrong in that particular event. Okay, still be kind, still be humble, still be show some compassion. Say, you know, I think there is a little bit more story to this story. There's some more information is there. Probably you don't know. You're saying this thing, that's totally right, but there is additional information you want to supply, you want to give that information to that person to understand what makes you feel you are right. Okay, keep in mind anyone could be wrong. So this time that person is wrong and you're right does not give you right to tear apart that person or to make that person feel bad or let that person feel very low. Okay, we all could be wrong time to time, we all could be right time to time. Be kind to other people. It's very important to not get angry and not let other people get angry, even that he or she is wrong or she is incorrect or whatever. Give a chance, tell them, okay, probably you think like this because of this, but I know a little bit more. You check this thing, then you know, right? So you want to provide additional information to that person to feel why you think you were right. All right. So always think what needs to be done immediately. Okay. Even something happen unexpectedly and you're getting angry, keep in mind bad things do happens. Okay. Mistakes do happens. No one says, no one says that every day will be good days. Okay. Nothing says that bad thing won't happen. Keep in mind there is always possibility, not every day, every moment, every time it will be according to you. Okay, so once something is not according to you, accept it, that's okay. Okay, this is part of life, we all go through, we all deal things. Okay, again, why we feel angry? Because we feel threatened, we feel loss, we feel defeat, we feel some kind of harm. Okay? When you're getting angry, ask yourself, why I'm threatened? Why I feel some kind of loss? How much loss? How big loss? I'm losing my life? No. Why I'm getting angry? Okay. So like I said, we get angry when we feel threatened. Okay. If you see how much is threat, what I can lose? Just a person said I'm bad or I'm lose or I'm late or I'm whatever. Is there really thing I feel should bad? No. Okay. So think about, why I'm feeling threatened. If you don't feel threatened, you will not get angry. Okay. Like I said before, getting angry depends on my response. Okay. People can say all the bad things to me. If I don't accept, I'm not angry. Okay. One person is saying bad thing to you, 2%, 10% type, tell them that's their opinion. Why do you need a validation? Why do you need why do you depend on someone's opinion? We all know, how good you are, how bad you are, how good I am, how good it's right. If someone telling you are good, only then you're going to be feeling good? No. If you are good, you should be feeling good regardless what people say. Right? Just one person said you are bad. So what? There are a billion people in this world. How more important is this one person's opinion? If someone's saying you're bad and you know you are not bad, chapter closed. Okay. Like I said, people can change their opinion anytime. People can change their, mind, their feelings anytime. I see so many people, one day they are enemies, next day they are good friends. Wait, think about, hey, do I need right way to jump in this fight? No. Okay. And still, if someone is feeling bad about you, tell about, do I have control what other people think? No, no one has control on other people. I do have control on myself, how I'm going to think about my response. I have no control how anyone going to think about me. That's their mind, that's their feeling, that's their thought. I don't control their minds, but I certainly control my thoughts, my feeling, my mind. Okay. So if people saying something or doing something, you're getting angry, think about, do you have control? No. People are gonna driving bad, people doing the wrong things. What can you do? What's the point getting angry? Okay. Tell them, I do not control other people. I only control myself. And I can control how I'm gonna behave, how I'm gonna be, reacting in this situation. Okay. Regardless, next point, next trick, how tough situation it is, how stressful situation is always tell yourself, I can manage my anger. I can manage my negative feelings. I have done this in past and I can do again now. Okay. Once I tell myself I can handle my feelings, I can handle my, anger, it gives me internal power to manage my anger. Okay. So this is kind of 10-15s. I gave you ideas what thought you should be running in your mind when you are angry. Okay. Let's go to next. So here are some powerful, I suggest, techniques for long-term basis. Okay. How to manage anger. A very powerful technique, you guys already know about it maybe, or you might heard before, or you might have read, breathing exercise. Very powerful to control the anger. Okay. What happens, how it works, what is the science behind it? Like we all know, like our car works on gas, on fuel, on petroleum. Our mind works on oxygen. Okay. If we do not get oxygen for 10, 12 minutes, we could be brain dead. Okay. So once we are angry, our mind gets slow. Like I told you, those hormones starts shutting down our mind. Okay. So by breathing exercise, what we do, we take deep breaths and it gives us additional oxygen to our brain to control it. Okay. So there's many ways for breathing exercise. If you are in your private space, let's say you're getting angry at your home. Okay. Go in your room and if no one watching, just close your nose from one side and breathe from other side. And take deep breath. When you inhaling your breath, count 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold your breath another 2 seconds. Count 1, 2. Okay. Now exhale from the other side and count 1, 2, 3. Okay. Take deep breath. Breathe should be so deeper that you can feel it in your tummy. Your stomach should be extended when you're breathing. Okay. Take deep breaths as deeper as you can do. Your lungs should be fully extended. Okay. Take as much air as you can do. And sometimes you count 3 and then stop 2 seconds and exhale from other side. Repeat it at least 10 times. It should be taking 10 minutes maximum, 1 breath per minute. No, yeah, 1 breath per minute. Okay. So what you're doing here, when you're taking deep breaths, you're taking additional oxygen. You're doing extra fuel to your mind. Okay. So your mind gonna be opening up faster. Your mind can open quicker and it can process that negative thought, what's making you angry. Okay. Second thing, what you're doing when I'm saying, when you breathe in, count up to 3. Okay. Your mind is stuck with that negative thought which is making you angry. Okay. And mind will not stop until you give your mind another instruction. Okay. So if you say your mind, don't think about what Mary said, it's very hard for mind not going to stop it. But you say count 3. So mind is distracting, it's thinking, mind is distracting, mind is going to get busy counting 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you're saying stop, count again, 1, 2. Stop, count again, 1, 2, 3. So you are diverting, you are distracting your mind from your that negative, angry thought. Okay. So these two things comes together, giving extra power, giving extra oxygen to your through your lungs to your brain. So brain have more power to process faster those informations. Okay. And same time you're distracting your mind to go other direction. Okay. That's how this breathing exercise works. If you are in your office or your public place, you don't want to close your nose one side, that's okay. Just take deep breaths wherever you are. If you're sitting in your chair, take deep breaths. Count up to 3 in your mind. Hold for 2 seconds your breath. Exhale your breath for 3 seconds. You can do anywhere. You can do even when you're driving. You're on driving seat, your hands are in your steering, you see something bad and you're getting angry. Deep breaths, count 3, stop 2 seconds, exhale again 3 seconds without, getting out of your driving seat. This is very powerful technique. I used many times and I tell many clients and they all feel it works. Okay. Second exercise or long term, I say meditation. You guys already might be doing in your church groups or you're practicing in, or you might always know how powerful is meditation. Excuse me. So what is the meditation? Meditation is a way of exercising mental discipline. Most meditation techniques involve increasing self-awareness, okay, monitoring your thoughts and focusing. Meditation techniques includes prayers, repetitions of some chanting or some kind of your holy or religious kind of thoughts or relaxing your moment. So basically what you're doing, you're shutting down your mind and focusing on one thing. No stimulants, no noise, no TV, no cell phone, nothing. Close your eyes, don't see, don't hear. Shut down your total mind. It's a very powerful relaxing technique. If you do 20 minutes at least 3 to 4 times in a week, you will feel in few months you will get less angry. Okay, because it gives relaxation to your mind and then you control your mind. Okay. Third technique I tell is progressive muscles relaxation, PMR. What is progressive muscle relaxation? This is are the exercise. Certain exercises, it very quickly distracts our mind. Okay. So what that mean? If you're sitting somewhere and look straight and turn your neck to your left side of shoulder. Go as comfortably as far as you can go. Look towards your left shoulder and count 1, 2, 3. Hold 3 seconds. Bring back your neck to the center. Eyes are closed. Count 1, 2, 3. Now turn your neck towards your right side. Count 1, 2, 3. Bring your neck back in center. And now try to lower down your neck try to touch your chin to your chest. Count 1, 2, 3. Okay. Repeat this exercise 10 times. It seems a very simple exercise, but it's very difficult for our mind. Okay. There are thousands of nerves going through our brain to our neck to our shoulder, and our brain has to pick certain nerves to rotate our neck left side. Mind have to pick certain nerves to remove or to bend our neck on the front or right side. So what you're doing, you are distracting your mind from your negative thought, from the thought which is making you angry. Okay. So these progressive muscle exercise you can do anywhere, in your office, in your home, in your driving car, or anywhere. When you get angry, just do 10 times, you know. Fourth is visualization. What is visualization? Visualization is a very powerful technique to imagine you are not in this situation, you are somewhere else. Okay. Let's say you are somewhere and you're getting angry. Shut down your mind and think about you are not in office, you are not in your church, you are not in your wherever, you are in Jasper, or you are in Banff, or anywhere, or you are with your family or somewhere else. Your body is there, your mind is not there. Imagine something beautiful. Imagine something good happen to you in life. Recall, think about that moment when you were very happy. Close your eyes and 5 minutes think any good, pleasant memory of your life. That is the visualization. Visualization means you visualize. You are not there. You went somewhere else. Okay. You don't think what's happening. Okay. So this is also a very powerful technique. And next technique, one more, I say music. Music is very powerful. Long term, it's say people, lots of people enjoy, they have different kind of music to calm you down. Okay. The other thing, you can use art or crafts. Okay. I say another one technique is very powerful is one random act of kindness. Okay. What that mean? Try to do at least, if not every day, once in a week, one random act of kindness to help someone. Okay. And when I'm saying random act of kindness, you're doing this thing without any expectation, without any returns, without any kind of benefits. Okay. Long term, when you practice this random act of kindness, we become more humble, we become more peaceful. Okay. It will easier for you to not to get angry because you're practicing giving back. Okay. You will be easy to forgive other people. Why we get angry? Because we are so stressed. We feel so many bad things happening. But once you start those long-term kind of techniques, there will less chances you will feel kind of, angry. All right, I think we are very close to our time. And I would like to take some questions if anyone has. Hello.
Yeah, question time. Everybody, do we have any question for Bharat? So if you have any question for Bharat, if you want to ask him, you can unmute yourself and ask your question. And if you feel like you just want to send him a private message, you can actually do that.
Yeah.
I can respond to that. So we have a few minutes left to.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What will you say about double personality? Some people are upset in a particular environment, but they can control their attitude somewhere else.
Well, there could be a number of reasons, for that, and I don't think that's related to anger management. There could be psychotic reasons. There could be, maybe going on their life. So that's totally, I think, different topic. Maybe we
Okay.
can talk some
Okay.
other
Thank
time.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so like the question she just asked now.
Mm-hmm.
So like I know that people have different personalities. So does personality have anything to do with anger issues or anything?
Could be, but think about if their personality is their personality, what you can do to maintain the calmness, right? I cannot control anyone. I can control only myself. If someone has double personality or triple personality or dual personality or always angry, that's their problem. Okay. How I can keep myself in peace, that's my concern. Okay. If someone is doing something bad to me or something, how I can maintain my coolness, my peace, that's my question, my thought, how I not want to react in that moment. You want to save yourself. Okay. You want to be not include, don't want to be getting in anger. That's how you should be, reacting.
Okay, so in addition to that, another question. So is it the best way in order for you to control your anger?
Mhm.
Is it best for you to be quiet or for you to speak out? So which one is the best? Which one
So
is better? Yeah.
think about, like I said before, if you are still angry, it's better in that moment to be quiet, take few minutes or exclude yourself, and you want to talk later when you are not angry. Okay. Let's say I'm angry in this moment when someone said to me, if I feel I cannot talk, if I'm losing, I'm getting angry, that's not a good time to talk. Okay. I will say, okay, hey, how about we talk tomorrow about this? Okay. I'm not feeling comfortable talking now, but let's meet tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So do we have any other question for Bharat? If you think that you don't want to ask your question openly, it's okay. You can just message him privately and he will make it confidential and he'll be able to respond to that. Yeah, maybe you want to give people a few
Yeah,
minutes.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, if someone is making you angry and
Mm-hmm.
mere seeing the person every day or all the time
Mm-hmm.
is causing that causing that anger to be more to be more escalate. Can
Mm-hmm.
you just avoid such person, not seeing the person, or what is the solution in that situation?
All right. So what I understood your question, you're saying me if you're working every day or you're seeing that person every day and that
Yeah,
person is making you angry.
yeah.
All right. So you definitely want to talk to that person. Okay. But before
Okay.
you talk, ask yourself, are you still angry? If you're angry, take few more minutes, few more days. Once you able to control your anger, then you want to talk to that person. Tell them, hey, let's meet, I want to talk to you about something. When you want to talk to that person, make sure you talk privately. No third person is listening to you or that person. Okay. And always go with open minded. Don't go to talk with a closed mind and like controlling or kind of humiliating someone or trying to control someone. Okay. You want to talk friendly, you want to talk still nicely, even though that person you are angry, you want to give that person a chance to correct the behavior. All right. And keep in mind, kindness is very important when you're talking to someone.
Please, I'm still, if you are talking to that person and
Mm-hmm.
that person is still keeping doing that thing or
Mm-hmm.
is still causing you that anger, I mean, in that situation, what is the best thing to do? I mean, you talk kindly, you call that person in private, You do all possible means to just making everything work, but the reverse is the case. What can you do in such situation?
Can you hear her? Hello, Bharat. Are you still there? Then there's network issue. Oh, he's out of the meeting. Probably he's gonna you should be able to call him back to respond to that. I think it's network issue. Yeah, before he comes back, I'm seeing some questions here. Some people are asking if they'll be able to have access to the slides. Yeah, I'm believing so. I'm not sure if he's going to share the PowerPoint with us yet, but we'll try to make sure we get that from him. But if we can't get that from him, definitely we're going to have the video uploaded on our website. So you should be able to access it from our website, maybe by early next week or before then. So because he's not here now, unfortunately, it's a professional question. I'm not able to answer, to respond to that. We just have to wait till, okay, he's back. Oh my goodness, that's network problem. I think it's hanging again.
I think he's muted. If you can take it out.
Okay, let me try to unmute him. Yeah, I think it's network from his end because it looks like it's hanging, yeah. I think it's network. I tried to unmute him, but it's not working. Yeah, it's frozen. Okay, we just have to wait for him to respond to that because it's not something that I will be able to, I can't respond. Okay. Yeah, we'll just wait for him I'm very sure he's trying to get back in. So while we are waiting for him, I'm just going to quickly just appreciate everybody that's one way or the other, you leave other things aside. Yeah, I know today is Saturday, it's always a busy day. For leaving other things, other important engagement aside to join the seminar, we really want to appreciate you. And I hope that you have benefited from this session. So for more information concerning our other programs, we still have some other programs before the end of this year. We have our prayer retreat coming up on December 12th. And we have another seminar coming up in January as well. We'll be having mental health seminar in January. I think it's January 16th. So for more information concerning our other programs, we have other programs that you can that everyone have access to. So you can feel free to go to our Facebook page, go to our website and register for our event and things like that. We do have open events as well, which is our monthly prayer meeting, but we're not going to have one in December because we're going to have a prayer meeting in December. And if you would like to donate to support what we do in Daughters of Zion, you can please go to our website. You can click a donate button and donate if you really want to support us. And if you don't want to donate from the website, even though it's safe and it is because it's a charity organization, you will be getting your tax returns. If you donate to our foundation, you'll be getting a tax returns at the end of the year. And if you want to send Interact, you can send Interact transfer to info@dozwomenfoundation.com. Thank you so much. God bless you while we continue to wait for Bharat to join the meeting. So I don't know. We have to just wait for him. Maybe let me just quickly try to call him if it's possible for him to join online, to just call him. Okay, I think it's okay for us to close the meeting now. If you have any question, please let's send the questions to, I'm very sure